Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What They Can't Get Over reading for August 20th through September 19th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Not So Mystical Tarot. Much love and support to her. Hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love and support as well if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as, I was going to say love, such as friends, family, money, job, school, that sort of thing. All right, Scorpio. All right, what they can't get over, Scorpio. So we got Temperance there. It could be Sagittarius. Justice could be Libra. Nine of Cups. Nine of Wands. Chariot. Queen of Swords. So we got Libra twice here. Interesting. This could be Cancerian. King of Swords. Look at that. Okay. That could be Gemini. I read that as Gemini. And Two of Wands. All right, so all right, well, Scorpio, apparently they want you, well, okay. I think they want you to slow your roll. I think they want you to slow down and let things, whatever's going to happen is going to happen over time, is in motion, but just not yet. And I think they want you to wait or to be understanding. This feels much lighter than the readings have felt in the last couple of months. So this feels interesting, feels lighter. Okay, so what's this Justice card about? Well, let me wait. I say that, and now I'm going to end up kicking myself because we're going to get into it, and it's going to be all Eeyore, Doom and Gloom Tarot. All right. What's this Justice about? What's this Justice about? Nine of Swords. What's this Chariot about? King of Wands. What's this Queen of Swords? That could be Sagittarius. What's this Queen of Swords about? Star. That could be Aquarius. Oh. What's this Eight of Wands about? For Scorpio. Cancerian. This could be Queen of Cups. Also boobies. What's this King of Swords about? Everything's better with boobies. What's this King of Swords about? Six of Pentacles. Oh, come on. This is kind of sweet. What's this Two of Wands about? What's Two of Wands? What's Two of Wands about? Four of Wands. Wow. Okay, what's this Nine of Wands? Has somebody all of a sudden had it and they're doing like an about face? What's this Nine of Wands about? Okay, well, look at that. All right. So, I think if there's been separation or you two have had an exchange of words, I don't think they can stand the distance. I think they want to patch things up. So if you've had some kind of disagreement or argument with your person, I think this is about them wanting to move on from it. We got the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands here. Both of those are about unexpected, the unexpected. Basically, it could be movement, could be moving away, it could be communication out of the blue, it could be a huge fight. I mean, it's sudden and impactful. So this is something that they want you to get they want you to get over it. They want to also, for whatever reason, they want things to happen, but they can't. It can't right now. I think they want to be with you, but there's something or someone that is preventing them from being able to be with you. This, like, again, this feels considerably lighter than the last almost year since about February, I think. February or March. But, I think they feel like they should be with you, or that you two should be together, and that it's about someone getting over some kind of unexpected fight, argument, harsh words. And they're kind of hoping that you'll come around. I think they're waiting on you. I think they see themselves as giving you space to cool off. But they do want to patch things up. Scorpio, they do want to work things out, but it's almost like they're chomping at the bit, that they want to get in there and fix it, but they're like, oh, okay, I got to keep myself busy, gotta, and if they do make a move to fix this, they understand that it has to be done the right way. They can't just go rushing back in there and try to handle everything again. This, for whatever reason, this situation needed time. And I think that happened in, was it Virgo, or it happened in another reading too, that someone needed time to see some changes. A couple of them, actually. I can't remember what. There's a couple of readings where, but anyway, point being, the difference is the other reading that felt like that person was on the fence. This one, it feels like they want to come back in, but they know that it's not going to be about forcing things. It's going to be about seeing as you go, like you two adjusting to each other as you go. It could be that this is distance involved, that it just has to be an online relationship right now. They would like it to be very much different. They do want over time to be able to finally be with you. If they could have their wish, they would want to be in your space right now, wherever you are logistically or as a couple. But something is keeping you two from each other. My hunch is distance. I don't think we're talking about another person. I mean, we could be talking about, hey, let me wrap this situation up. I'm in the process of finalizing my divorce or something. But it feels more like distance. This person doesn't feel like they're with anybody else. If they are, it's somebody that they're not connected to. It's like it's somebody that they're no longer with, that's in the process of dissolving, or I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's a strong connection over here. It feels like they're looking to you over here and they're wanting that. So, I don't think it's anything you did. I think that they want to be with you and they can't get to you fast enough. And for whatever reason, they feel like they need to approach this slowly and calmly rather than rushing in and kicking the door down. That's not going to work for whatever reason. If you're wanting this person and they want to do that, I don't know what. Oh, maybe it's because you've been waiting for quite some time. And okay, so it's like you're wanting this person, or are you? Because they feel like there's some hesitancy there. Like if they could, because they feel like they belong with you. They want to be with you. If they could, they would come rushing in and kick the door in. But I think they feel like they need to be much more measured. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's behind that. They definitely feel an emotional connection with you, like lightning bolts. But they're feeling like they need to take this slow. Maybe you just met this person and they can't get over what an impact you've made on them. Maybe this is like a romantic, like, oh my God, they're stuck on you because, whatever. But this is someone that just feels like they need to be with you, and they've had enough of whatever was going on, and they want to get back in there, but for some reason they're feeling like you want them to take it much slower, and they need to have a much more calm and measured approach with you. instead of them, it feels like you are kind of like almost done. I think that's why they need to come in slowly, because it kind of feels like you're looking at them going, this better be the last time, or like, I'm not doing this again. I think I've learned all I need to know from this situation. I won't be visiting this again. So I hope this is it. You know what I mean? It feels like you're the one, not them. It feels like they're waiting to get back in here, but they gotta take a break because they know not to. That this is gonna be it. I think they want to do the right thing, but I also think that they're trying to keep. They know that the best way to your heart is to through action, and through being honorable and doing what you say and being trustworthy and reliability. That's huge right now with you. So you two must have been through it. This is maybe not a new person, or either that or you've got a chip on your shoulder from the past. But we got the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands here, so that would suggest history. And for whatever reason, now they're coming in like gangbusters. So there must have been, I don't know if there's an ultimatum, because that's always healthy and not always works, right? But they must have gotten the message that this is the, now's the time to do it. We've got suited here, plus, you know, the whole family's almost showing up. So this is someone that perhaps, it's very weird that they, I don't know, what's this history about, and yet it feels new. Because you have history, but then they can't get to you fast enough. So why? Why were they apart from you in the first place if you have history? Were you together and then you moved away because, you know, life, and then now this is like the second time around and you're at a distance. So right now it's like online communication and kind of not getting too involved. But if this person had their druthers, they'd be coming in like gangbusters. They really do want, do they want to make up for lost time? I mean, are they trying to restore? The emotional connection's there. So, okay, here's a twist, Scorpio. Are you getting married? Because do they want you to call that off? Are they like hoping that, is that why they want to get to you so fast, but they can't because that would just be weird? But are you the one that's already connected to somebody, and all of a sudden they find out and they want to come back in? It's like every single time it's come up for you guys, this reading in particular, I'm not talking about the past reading, I'm talking about in the context of this reading, it's like the right time for you, but it wasn't for them. And then it was the right time for them, but it wasn't for you. And it's like you guys keep missing each other. So maybe that's what the history is. And that's why, like, this time better be it, because I don't want to keep missing and going through, and, you know, I was available and you weren't, and then you were available and I wasn't, and we got to figure this out. So I think they're wanting you to not take the next step either with someone, or they're wanting more time before you two go down that road together. Maybe this is someone that wants to enjoy the journey a little bit. But even that's kind of weird, because the only reason they want to take it slow is because they feel like they need to approach you methodically and reliably, and you know what I mean? Like you're not going to go through for the dramatic. So that would be the only reason they were taking it slow, because if they had the druthers, they'd be kicking the door down. So why do they want you to wait? Are you getting married to somebody else? Are you going to take the next step, move in with somebody else? And they're like, whoa, just don't do anything until I get there. Well, where the hell were you for the past 12 years? What do you mean you don't do anything till you get here? I've been sitting here waiting. I'm finally moving on, and now you want to come? That's what it feels like. All right. So, I mean, it's kind of sweet, but it's almost like an albatross. You know, have you ever seen one of those poor bastards land? Oh my God, they just can't stick the landing, and it's like there's just this is an albatross landing right here. It's gonna be fine, but the initial landing, that's kind of messy, and it's kind of yeah. It's like someone coming in at the last minute wanting, whoa, stop everything. The choice will be yours. I think you've always kind of been in the back of their mind. I don't think they like being out of favor with you, much less you getting further and further along with somebody else, perhaps. All right. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Four Weddings and a Funeral. That movie. Reminds me of a couple of those type of movies where someone either messes up or, you know, the ship's passing. Oh, I'm not available. Or you, oh, okay, you know, this online relationship or whatnot. But, not online relationship, but I mean, like, nowadays it would be online. And then, or keeping in touch. And then somebody wakes up and realizes how they truly feel. And it's like, it's time. I can't take it anymore. We belong together. Okay. And the whole family's here. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. So, is this a second time around marriage? Or are there just kids involved on both sides? This is the beginnings of conversations online. So this is probably an online relationship, or it's been surviving online, or you've been keeping in touch over the years online. What else for Scorpio? That one jumped, so I'm actually going to pull one. What else for Scorpio? Four of Wands again. So, I think this person is wanting to take things to the next level. I think they're wanting to finally make this happen. But I'm thinking that you're not so... I don't know, this Nine of Wands it's kind of like, I don't know, that Nine of Wands. At first I thought it was a fight, that you two had a fight or something, but I think now, I think they don't like you mad at them. I don't think they like the way things were left. And I think this is somebody that is realizing how they feel about you and what they want. Whether it's going to be too late or not will be up to you. Because, like I said, if they had their ways, they'd be kicking the door down. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Yes, Six of Swords reversed, Five of Wands. Not being able to move on, putting a stop to moving on for discussion, last ditch effort for discussion, and Five of Wands, clearing the air, having it out. Get ready. Get ready, Scorpio. It's like honestly, it's like a romantic comedy. Like, okay, maybe it's, I mean, I don't mean to reduce it, but it kind of feels like that. Like this is somebody's rushing back in there at the last minute, wanting to wait, stop, hold on, don't do anything, just hear me out. And then it's a series of hearing them. Maybe that's why the swords are here, and why this because it's about being methodical and logical and presenting a case and being trustworthy and reliable and being civil, and then it goes from there, but it's very different from what they would like to do or what they would like it to be. They're feeling kind of frenzied, and this feels very immediate for them, but they know that they need to approach it differently with you. But you're expect for them to, this is somebody who hasn't been able to move on, and expect for them to want, you know, coming in like gangbusters and eventually clearing the air. It starts off probably very calm and civilized, and then it gets probably kind of heated, and the real feelings come out, and that's where the meat of it is, and you start to connect on that level. After the intensity comes out, the words, the strife, the conflict, it's clearing the air. Probably needed if we're talking months and years here. So, all right. Did I do the other thing? I didn't do the other one. Okay. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Voice. This is Okay, the clearing of the air, the swords. This is everybody finally getting to have a say. Someone's been quiet you for quite some time about things. You've been understanding. You've, oh, you know, this and that. But something happened. I don't know what the heck happened, but you've got a lot to say. And now's your time. It's going to be able to say it. They're going to hear you. Not just listen, but they're going to hear you. So whatever you got to say, it's coming. You'll have your audience. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. Good luck with this. I wish you and your person compassion and an open mind when you finally do get there. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.